Hello everyone. Today we're going to be covering one of the biggest challenges entrepreneurs face in the US and abroad, which is how to find verified brands that are actually open to wholesale partnerships. So in this video, I'll walk you through where to find brands that welcome wholesale partners, which documents you need to prepare, how to secure authorization, and how to build long-term relationships that allow you to sell on Amazon and beyond without issues. So here we go. Number 1, where to look for brands. The first reliable source is industry associations and directories. For example, in the US, there is a National Association of Wholesaler Distributors. Inside organizations like this, you'll find curated lists of companies that officially operate in wholesale. Another powerful channel is trade shows. The biggest ones are ASD Market Week in Las Vegas and New York Now in New York City. Thousands of brands attend these events specifically to find new distributors. Many entrepreneurs build partnerships at these shows that last for years. But even without traveling, you can do a lot online. One practical method is to analyze Amazon. Find a brand you're interested in, go to their product page, and click into the official brand store. From there, you'll usually find a link to their website, and on that site, look for sections like Wholesale, Become a Distributor, or Authorized Reseller Application. Smaller and mid-sized brands tend to have these forms because they're actively looking for new partners, and of course, don't underestimate Google. Simple queries like brand name plus wholesale or brand name plus authorized distributor can take you straight to application pages, and even a broad search like Open Wholesale Brands USA often shows full list of companies actively recruiting resellers. Alright, so on to part 2, documents you're gonna need. To be taken seriously, you must prepare a minimum set of documents. First is your EIN, the Employer Identification Number, essentially the tax ID for your US business. Second, and this is critical, is the reseller permit, often called a resale certificate. This license allows you to purchase products from brands without paying sales tax and proves that you are buying for resale, not for personal use. You'll also need a properly registered company, usually an LLC or corporation. And here's an important detail. Always use a business email address with your own domain, not Gmail or Yahoo. This alone makes a huge difference in how seriously brands will treat you. Some brands may also ask for additional documents like trade references from companies that already work with you, a credit application or proof that you're running a real business, such as a website, social media accounts, or photos of your office or warehouse. Preparing these in advance will save time when an opportunity finally opens up. Part 3, LOA, Letter of Authorization. Now let's talk about LOA. This is the letter of authorization that confirms your rights to sell a brand's products. For Amazon sellers, this is a key document. Without it, you risk losing the buy box or even having your listing suspended. The only way to obtain an LOA is directly from the brands or from their official distributor. To get it, you'll need to submit your business documents, explain where you're going to be selling, whether it's Amazon, Shopify, or offline retail, and then sign a distribution agreement. My advice is pretty straightforward. Always keep your LOA as a PDF file with the brand's signature and stamp. Amazon can ask for it at any time, and if you don't have it ready, you could lose your listings overnight. Building relationships with brands. All right, so let's move on to the issue of building relationships with brands, because this is where many sellers actually fail. A very common mistake is opening your email with, "Hey, I want to sell your products on Amazon." For most brands, this is a major red flag. What works way better is something like, "We are developing our e-commerce distribution and are interested in a long-term partnership. We are ready to purchase in bulk and represent your brand online." Your first email should be short, professional, and make it clear that you are a legitimate business. Now, it also makes sense to mention your registered company, your licenses, and your plans for wholesale purchases. And don't just rely on email. A phone call or Zoom meeting immediately increases your chances of being approved. Finally, don't try to place huge orders right away. Start with a small purchase, meet all the conditions, pay on time, and prove you're reliable. That's how you earn trust and gradually expand the relationship. Alright, so now I want to give you a brief overview, and I mean brief, so focus. Step 1. Find brands through associations, US trade shows, ASD, New York Now, Amazon brand stores, or Google. Step 2. Get licensed, register an LLC or corporation, obtain an EIN, and most importantly, a reseller permit or resale certificate. Step 3. Apply for authorization, contact the brand or distributor, submit your documents, and secure an LOA. Step 4. Build trust, start with small wholesale orders, pay on time, and grow into a long-term partnership. And one last point, all these steps, searching for brands, preparing documents, verifying suppliers, can absolutely be done manually, but if you want to save time, platforms like Supply Leader already have built-in tools to help you find brands and connect with suppliers. It can be a good option that can simplify the process if you don't want to do everything by hand. And remember, all our videos are always under 10 minutes and jam-packed with practical value and no fluff whatsoever. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and let me know in the comments what topics about wholesale and brand partnerships you'd like us to cover next. In the upcoming videos, we'll break them down step by step.